everyone. Today we are going also to do some exercises. You can find them page 16 and page 17 workbook. So please open your workbook page 16 and 17. Question number 2. Use the correct suffix to make a noun from each of these verbs. Write the complete word. Now, a suffix, for those who have been with me like for several years now, we know that a suffix is like a part of word. هو مقطع من الحروف letters not words مقطع من الحروف يضاف في نهاية الكلمة. Okay, and it helps me to change the verbs to nouns. يساعد في تغيير الأفعال إلى أسماء. Okay, and we had through reading the texts that we have read previously, we have actually I asked you to find certain words that ends in certain parts. كنا نعمل أو نمارس موضوع استخراج الأسماء التي تنتهي بعدة مقاطع. So this is a suffix. It's like a part of letters. جزء من الكلمة أو الحروف. Sorry again. You add at the end of a word, so you can change the lexical category. نغير الفئة المعجمية. Okay. In this exercise, they want you to change the verbs to nouns. Okay. This is a sponsor. Sponsor بمعنى يرعى أو يمول, like to fund something. Number 2, enhance بمعنى يحسن أو يطور, like to develop something, to improve something. Number 3, assume. If you want to assume something بمعنى يعتقد أو يكون فكرة أو اعتقاد. devote بمعنى يكرس. scatter بمعنى ينثر أو exactly it's like ينثر. Last one, conserve بمعنى يحفظ أو يحافظ. Now we have these verbs, okay? We have to change them into nouns. حولهم إلى أسماء. Okay, the first word sponsor بمعنى fund or to يمول حدث أو شيء ما. If you want to change this verb to a noun, it's going to be okay. Now, before we start, you have actually these parts. I've written you these parts, these suffixes. أضفت لكم هاي suffixes اللي راح نستخدمها بهاي الإكسرسايز. They are not existed أو they do not exist in your book. غير موجودين في كتابك. بس I want you to help you guys to make things easier. حتى نسهل موضوع تحويل هذه الأفعال إلى أسماء. So the first one, sponsor. Okay. If I want to change it to a noun, it becomes sponsorship. التمويل أو funding. Okay. So sponsorship is the noun. This is a verb and this is a noun. Actually, the word sponsor also, كلمة sponsor بيجي كاسم فاعل. الشخص اللي the person who is like funding something. الشخص الذي يمول الشيء. Number 2, enhance becomes enhancement. Okay. التحسين. Verb to a noun. Assume. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Assume becomes assumption. Okay, assumption. Now the P here actually it is, not a silent P, but when you pronounce it, try to be as light as possible. يعني بأخف طريقة ممكنة. Assumption. Okay, assumption. الاعتقاد. Now devote becomes devotion. Okay, so we get rid of the E, and also here we have got rid of the E. Okay, scatter becomes scattering, ing. Conserve becomes conservation. Okay, so again the E was dropped, and instead of it we added A, then TION, so it becomes conservation. Now boys and girls, please, I want you to memorize these words. You have to memorize these words. لازم نحفظ هذه الكلمات as verbs and also as nouns. Exercise number 3, word family contribute. Now I just want to explain the meaning of a word family to you. But before I do that, I just want to remind you that the word contribute, كلمة contribute, يساهم, we had actually discussed it like when we were reading the text previously. So it means actually يساهم, which is a verb. And if you can remember, I asked you to find the adjective and the noun from the verb contribute. استخرجنا الصفة واستخرجنا الاسم من كلمة contribute يساهم. Okay. Now, word family actually means it's like a group of words from the same root of the word. Now we have the word contribute وهي جذر. Okay. From the word contribute we can find the noun, the adjective, and so on. الكلمة الأساسية تسمى الجذر أو الروت. Okay. ومنها ممكن نستخرج الاسم واسم الفاعل والصفات وإلى آخره. This is called a word family. It's like the part of speech, you know. So, for example, the word contribute, which is, it has like three things we can find from it. Contribute, it's a verb, فعل بمعنى يساهم. From it, we can find the noun contribution, okay? And also we can find the noun contributor. It is like a noun for a person, someone who does this action. And finally, we can find the adjective contributive. Also, we can find another adjective which is contributory, okay? So like we have two nouns, one for a person, اسم للفاعل, and also we have a noun, المساهمة, المساهم. Also we have the adjective contributive, مساهم, contributory ومساهم. All these are adjectives. So whatever you choose to use in this exercise, أي صفة من هاي الصفات تستخدموها بهذا السؤال, it's fine with me. Okay, so you have to memorize this. لازم تحفظوا nouns والadjective والverb من كلمة contribute. This is what we call a word family. Okay, moving on. Now, word family contribute, use the correct form of the word to complete each sentences. So again, we have to use the word contributor, contribution, contributive, and contributed. Okay, again, this is a noun, an adjective, and a verb بالتصريف الثالث. Okay, we have to do this exercise. Now, Gustav has blank a very good article to the school magazine. Gustav has a very good article to the school magazine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to notice that this word in red, الكلمة باللون الأحمر, this is has, okay? Obviously, this is a helping verb, وهي فعل مساعد, and it tells me or indicates the present perfect tense, وهي تشير إلى فعل المضارع التام. So, this word in red, circle it, حطوا عليها دائرة, okay? This one means that after it we have to have a verb. بعد هذا الفعل المساعد, has, have, and had, we have to have a verb. لازم يكون عندي فعل. Okay, so again this exercise you have to learn. في هذا التمرين لازم أتعلم متى أستخدم فعل أو اسم أو صفة. Okay, now the word in red, underline it, حطه تحت خط. Has means that I have to have a verb. لازم يكون عندي فعل. So the answer would be contributed. Gustav has contributed a very good article to the school. Why? Because again this is a helping verb. بعد الفعل المساعد we have to have a verb. Okay, so has plus verb 3. Number 2, the sensational fireworks were a blank factor in the success of the festival. Again, I have already highlighted the article A بالأحمر, also factor باللون الأحمر. A تسمى باللغة الإنجليزية article, يعني أداة تعريف. من أدوات التعريف اللي we know a, an, and the. Also we know after them we have to have a noun. بعد أدوات التعريف لازم يكون عندي اسم. But in this case في هاي الجملة this is the noun actually. هذا هو الاسم. Factor بمعنى عامل. Okay, so again I have an article, عندي فراغ وعندي اسم. Now in English the order would be, يصبح الترتيب article, صفة، اسم. Again article واحدة من أدوات التعريف زائد صفة زائد اسم. عندي الارتيكل A وعندي الاسم هو الفاكتور عامل، فبالتالي بيصبح عندي فقط الصفة المفقودة. فبالتالي in this blank we have to add the adjective which is contributive. Okay, فبتصبح الجملة the sensational fireworks were a contributive factor in the success of the festival. Again, just to help you حتى أساعدكم في موضوع الاشتقاق. you have to know that بعد الأفعال المساعدة لازم يكون عندي فعل، and also بعد الارticles noun اسم، ولكن في حال لازم أحط صفة دائما بتيجي وسط ما بين الارticle وما بين الnoun. This is the order. هذا هو الترتيب. Write them down in your workbook. اكتبوهم بجانب الجمل. Okay. We still have like the word contribution and contributor. Now, the main blank to the cost of the fireworks came from Lee's father. Now again, the word main, كلمة main هي بمعنى صفة. This is an adjective. هي صفة. Okay. بمعنى عامل رئيسي أو الرئيسي. Okay. So again we have article. عندي أداة تعريف. بعدها جاءت الصفة. بعد الصفة what do you think we should have? According to this order حسب هذا الترتيب article adjective لازم يكون عندي noun. Okay. So in this blank we have to add a noun. Again we have like two nouns. المشكلة إنه we have like two nouns اسمين contribution مساهمة و contributor المساهم. This is a person noun اسم فاعل. You have to understand what the sentence is about. لازم أفهم الجملة حتى أقرر أستخدم contribution or contributor. في الجملة معناها إنه المساهمة الرئيسية لتكلفة الألعاب النارية جاءت من والد لي. أوكي. أنا ما بحكي إنه والد لي هو مساهم، لا، ذكرت إنه تكلفة الحفل المساهمة الرئيسية إلها جاءت من والد لي، فبالتالي it's going to be contribution مش contributor. أوكي. Last one, a local sculptor. A local sculptor أحد النحات أو النحات المحليين، شخص بيقوم بعملية النحت was a significant blank to the arts program for the festival. Again, this is article أداة تعريف. This is an adjective significant. حسب الترتيب I have to add a noun بعد الصفة وبعد أداة التعريف. The only noun I have left is contributor, so it's going to be my choice. Again, ليش contributor مش contribution? Because I'm talking about the local sculptor. نحات. أنا بحكي عن إنه هذا النحات المحلي كان هو مساهم رئيسي في الاحتفال. Okay. Again, you have to write these orders. لازم تكتبوا هذا الترتيب على دفتركم جنب كل سؤال. ويا ريت also underline these words. حطوا خط تحت هذه الكلمات.